Okay, so we are live for the Sunday sister session. So hopefully my sister's going to join me. Otherwise, it will just be a Sunday session, and that won't be as fun because she's crazy. Hi, Shelley. Hi, thanks for joining. Just waiting for my sister to join, and we can get going. How are you, Shelley? Here is the sis. Right, let me add her in. Lovely. Here we go. Here she comes. Shelley, can you just tell me, can you hear me okay? Because I'm using a mic, so I just want to make sure it works. Can you do thumbs up if you can hear me, Shelley? Oh, hi, Lise.
Hi.
Oh, I can't hear you. Hang on. Oh dear.
Oh no.
I'm going to take my mic out. 1 second.
Okay.
Technical issue. It turns out if I have my mic on,
You can't hear me.
I can't hear you. So let's.
Oh.
Hi Laura. Hi Jay. Thanks for joining.
Oh yeah, it was nice and loud before on your mic.
Oh really?
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up.
Oh no. Not again. Can you hear me now?
Not again! Damn it!
Damn it!
Gordon Bennett! Shakarin Shakadash!
And who's watching? Hello. Thanks
Who
for
we got?
us.
Jake's joined us.
I know. That's my.
Oh, hi Jake. And Lolly Bleak.
Yeah. Hi Laura. Thanks for joining.
Oh my goodness. And then I also realized that my battery was at 20%. So I was like, I might need to plug that in.
I'm 27 and I haven't brought a charger down with me. Hi Emily. Thanks for joining. Give us a wave, everyone. Can I just say it's absolutely baking. I'm melting. I am melting.
I know.
Going like.
I think my camera's like steamed up. I look all cloudy on my on my camera. Who's that? Emily. Hello.
Yeah, it's so hot, guys. What's everyone doing today? Or what's everyone doing this weekend? Because it's been so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone managed to be at work and
I forfeited my alcohol today. I was like, I can't drink alcohol in this heat. Like, have you got a drink? Oh no!
Sunday session is meant to be with a drink. If anyone saw
I know.
Lisa was holding the drink.
But it's so hot. I was like, I can't do it. I can't face it. And I was drinking quite a lot last night.
Laura can drink for you because she's drinking vino in the garden. Cheers.
Thank you. Now I've got wine envy.
Yeah.
Oh, last day of staycation.
Oh, where have you been? Has it
In
been
her garden. Sounds like. Yeah, staycation.
UK staycation. Or
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Isle of Wight is more busy now because of lockdown. Like, it does feel that way, that it's more busy.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about it with Mum, but it's like such a lovely place to come. I wonder if more people will, come to the island instead of going to France and Spain.
For anyone who did not grow up on the Isle of Wight, we call it the island. Like there's no
Yes.
island in the world.
It's so true. I know, we call it the island. The best one. or Sraycation, apparently. Yes, someone can't spell because someone's been drinking wine in the garden.
Well done. 5 points to you.
Loving it.
Oh my God. So
yes, so let's get serious.
Serious.
I feel like the headmistress in Three Men and a Little Lady when I said that. Serious.
Oh my gosh. Oh
I know.
My gosh. So, we're here for half an hour. So yes, not getting too serious, but our little
Can't help it. I can't help it.
We are
Yeah.
Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I didn't just want to.
Yeah. I don't need alcohol. Wouldn't that be scary on alcohol? Don't answer that.
So our little chat today.
Yes.
The reason why we're doing it is because we've got another sister, Georgie, and holla Georgie, who isn't online watching us at the moment. Cheers. She's coming back from the beach, to be fair. So we'll let so we were all chatting, weren't we, on WhatsApp together, and we all realised we're kind of in a bit of a funk like this week that's just gone.
Yes. But sorry, can I just interject though that Georgina was going to be on the call with us, but then we discovered that we can only do 2 in a live, and we were like, oh. And she was like, it's okay, I'm busy anyway. So it wasn't awkward. But yeah, we're not excluding her. We did try and include her.
Well, kind of excluding. I'm joking. Love you.
Yes.
No, me too. Oh, you were in a funk too, like this week.
Aha. We're on to something.
So yeah, we've been in a funk.
Yeah.
So we were talking about why we're in a funk and what helps us get out of that funk.
Yes.
So we thought, why don't we do a chat this week about what gets us out of a funk, and hopefully can help make people feel good and give them some ideas for positivity and just how to get their oomph back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And get up, get on up, get up, get on, get on out, you funk. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So we talked about things like, well, I know mine sounds really, really simple and obvious, but I realized that I was on, like, everything had been so busy, even though I love my singing and releasing the singles and everything and promoting it, I was getting really high on all the adrenaline and all the creativity, but at the same time burning out. And I could feel it. I was like, I need a rest, but I wasn't resting because I was just loving it too much. And I was like waking up at 3 a.m. or staying up, doing all my social media and stuff. And I stopped meditating. I stopped doing my gratitude diary, because I was just, it's like when you're in love or something, like all your friends get dropped for a bit while you just like cocooned in this like love. And it was like that, but I was burning out, and I was like, okay, and I didn't recognize the need to take the break, and then I got who's that? Aha! So a gratitude diary is every morning, or whatever time of day you like, you write down the things that you're grateful for, and it just helps you. I do it in the morning so that it sets my day up for having that positive mental attitude. Nice. And you're no longer focusing on the negatives in your life, focusing on the positives, and it also raises your vibration immediately, because when you're trying to manifest, it helps if you're already feeling that feeling. So when you're feeling grateful for things, that helps you to get into the right high vibes to then attract more of what you want.
I like this. I should try it.
Yes, do. Seriously, I feel it immediately. Just doing it for a week, you'll feel a difference.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's really lush. Like, I make my favourite coffee and I sit quietly and I write, and then Lily comes along and goes, "Can I write?" And I'm like,
oh, bless. Lovely comments coming through, Lee. So just keep a lookout for those.
Feeling gratitude is the biggest thing I learned through all of my difficult times. That's beautiful.
Really nice, really nice. And Emily said she felt better just watching this already, I think. So sorry if you haven't said that. She's like, I don't feel better. Yes, no, I think that's what she said. So yeah.
Jen's already on the wine. But yeah, like you know, when you just need to like take your time out and recognize how you're feeling and then address it immediately rather than letting it get to the point where it makes you sick.
Yeah,
I think that's a good one.
And as Laura said, I mean, to find gratitude when you're going through a difficult time, I imagine at the time it's a very difficult thing to do.
Yes.
But if you can do it, I'm sure it makes an even more of an impact.
Yeah, and you know, when we were going through lockdown and it was all pretty depressing, like I found myself as well just getting into such a funk where I was literally writing down, I'm grateful for a roof over my head, I'm grateful for food on the table, I'm grateful, you know, it really takes you down to base. And then you realize, gosh, actually these things that I've been taking for granted are actually things to be grateful for too.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so one of mine.
Yes.
Mine is also really simple and obvious, but for me, it was going to the gym. So,
yes.
Or, I mean, you don't have to go to the gym, you can exercise. It's about exercise. So, during lockdown, I was trying to exercise at home. And I think for the first few weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm doing all of these like online like tutorial things, and it's great. And then as lockdown progressed even further, I was like, can't bother. No, drink wine and eat loads of bad food.
Emily's doing the wine.
Yes, join us. And so I wasn't working out towards the end, and then obviously with all of my cat trouble and terrible time and lack of sleep and stressing and worrying and grief and everything, I just felt like I had such an urge that I just need to go to the gym. I just need endorphins. I just need to be better. And even though I really didn't want to go because I just couldn't be bothered, I just dragged myself in and felt so much better because of the endorphins. It's just it really does make a difference. It
does, doesn't it? Yeah, you can feel it immediately when you finished. You know what often happens is I'll go for a run, and then when I get back, I put on my favourite music and dance around the living room because I'm so happy.
That's great too. Jo said that exercise has been her saviour, and wine.
Yes. I mean, alcohol does have its role to play.
They're not ambassadors for an alcohol brand, by the way.
No, really not. I hope you're having a lovely haul. Looks beautiful. Ah, Laura's having a lovely holiday. That's nice. Holidays make a difference.
Yeah.
Having something look forward to, that's the other thing, isn't it? Is because lockdown like shut down all our plans.
Yeah,
the rug was pulled out from under our feet, and then we're like, what can I look forward to? And you know, like that also became a challenge, like mental. I think there's been a lot of mental challenge, hasn't there? Like
there has, yeah,
over lockdown, like you're dealing with the emotions are just flowing, but it's how you're tackling it with your mind.
Yeah. And that brings me on to fight or flight mode, because I feel like a lot of us have been in a prolonged state of stress, right, with lockdown.
Yes.
And you may not notice it because it's, lockdown happened, and then we're going to deal with the immediate issue, and then it becomes the norm, and then it's like 4 months later all of a sudden. But throughout this whole time, even though we've all dealt with it in our own way and everyone's dealt with it so well, then sorry, I was just reading Laura's message. You two are so alike, says the twin. She's a twin. Yeah. So because we've then just got used to it and just living in it, we don't realize that we're actually in this state of stress all the time. And when you're in that state of stress, I've written a blog on this, by the way, so justjennifer.co.uk. Go to my blog and read it. I've written a blog about this because it's what I was also researching for my reflexology. That when we're in a state of prolonged stress, we go into fight or flight mode. And there are different extremes of fight or flight mode, but regardless as to what extreme it is, the best analogy for me is when I'm trying to explain it to clients is that imagine you're on safari and you go out onto the plains and you stop for lunch and you have a sandwich in the middle of this big open plain. You've just eaten your sandwich and suddenly a lion runs in front of you and you're out of the Jeep. Well, all of a sudden your body says, forget the sandwich, I'm going to make sure my heart's pumping quickly so I can get oxygen to my muscles and to my brain, and that my eyes are going to dilate, my pupils are going to dilate so I can see better and my reactions are better. So your body just instantly and automatically takes the attention away from the digestion and puts the attention of what is needed to get through that immediate moment. And when we're in a prolonged state of fight or flight mode, that's literally what's happening on a day-to-day basis. And it means that our digestive system is not working efficiently. So it means that the nutrients and the vitamins that we would normally digest and use very efficiently are actually going to waste. Wow. Yeah, so that's also what's happening. So, you know, I just think it's really important for us to be able to tap into these different ideas. Coping strategies. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, 100%. I had to come say a quick hello and thank you for the beautiful diffusion. That's nice. How are you, Samways? Yeah. So when you're talking about that, I definitely recognize what you're saying and agree. And I find that therefore it becomes even more important to do like the meditations. And my friends have been asking a lot about meditation lately. They're like, how do you do it? And I can't seem to concentrate. And it's like loads of people, I mean, I know it's much more common now, and I'm sure lots of people can and do meditate now as part of their routine. But there's a lady that I follow on YouTube who's really good. She's called Rasa Lukasute. No one can pronounce her name. That sounded pretty good. So I think she's now called herself like Meditations by Rasa, just to make it easier, but it's Rasa. But she's really good and she does guided meditations. So if you're like me, where your mind wanders off and you're like, I need some cheese. Oh, I thought, you know, like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I wonder if they do this in India. Oh my God, like, you know, it's literally. Daddy or chips, daddy or chips. Do you remember that? Yeah, daddy or chips. What do you like more, daddy or chips? Daddy or chips, daddy or chips. Exactly. It's that, yes, that's what goes on in my head. So I really enjoy having a guided meditation. She just talks enough to just clear the chatter, and you can concentrate on what she's telling you to do. And she makes you focus on the body. You know, she talks you through every single part of your body normally, you know, and that helps you then focus on your body. Yeah. Because like you said, if you're in that fight or flight mode and permanent stress, then your body is going to be like tense and you're not going to be noticing it. So just by bringing your attention back to the body helps you to just release it. Yeah. And then it helps you to be calm and it helps you to be relaxed, and that helps you to raise your vibration again so that you can have crazy times, happy times, and manifest what you want in your life. Amazing. So I just want to say hi to Queen Nails, who's joined, who's watching us. And also I just wanted to respond to Sam. Sam had said, or Sam Ways, I found your vanilla and jasmine scent calming. I never feel like that with any scents. Oh, that's lovely. So much. Is that the Sam who Sam who was our competition winner? Yes. Yeah. But his name isn't Sam. No.
Yeah. We've been calling Sam.
We're not going to say what Sam's wet name is.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was the person that I'm thinking of.
Yes, no, it's the one. It's yes, it is Sam, the legend. The
legend. So yeah, that was the other thing. Oh yeah, and so for me, like this week, to get out of my funk, I just went for a walk. Sounds really simple, but I was so busy, I didn't really have time to do it, but I made the time. I had a massive to-do list and I felt quite stressed with it, but I went for a walk. I took photos of pretty flowers and I sat down with the sun on my face and I was like, oh, and I got dressed up. I dressed up like I was going on a date, actually. And it made such a difference because I was making the effort for me. Yeah. And I felt great, and on my walk I felt great, and I felt like I was having a date with the beach. Yeah. And oh my God, it was only 2 hours that I'd taken out of my day, but I was a new woman at the end of it. And I was laughing and joking and relaxed, and ideas were popping into my head as well, just from being so relaxed. I got inspiration coming through, and get this, I was going to walk one way and this little voice was like, go that way. And I was like, why? And I was like, okay, I'll go that way. Went that way, bumped into a friend who is in the music industry and gave me loads of contacts for promoting my music.
Amazing.
And he was just driving out of the car park and I was walking across, and it was just, so I feel like these things also happen.
Yeah, they do.
Synchronicity starts to happen when you're in that relaxed state, when you're feeling high vibe.
Yeah.
So, and then you've also got the headspace to be able to hear the little voice going, let's walk this way. Yeah.
So, I also find that water is something for me. Like, affinity with water, and also with green plants. I'm wanting to surround myself with foliage.
Yes.
What's that?
That's nature, isn't it? You're just connecting to nature. Yeah, Mother Nature, and you're grounding yourself with the plants is what you're doing. Yeah. And that's so important as well at this time, I think, to try and go for a walk if you can in a park or on a beach or somewhere where there is nature, so that you can really ground yourself and get your feeling your roots, basically. Yeah. Oh, this is lovely. So Sam's just said her name's Kelly.
Yes.
And she said she's been listening to the music and she's been finding it really calming, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Yay.
And she's
excited to hear the R&B that I've got planned coming out. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, I'm nervous, but only because everyone's loving the chilled vibes, and then I'm just going to switch it up and change everything. And it makes me nervous. Are you handing wine to hubby?
I'm asking him to get me some more. Sorry.
With the look. Please. I love it.
Yes, sorry, carry on. I am listening.
No, it's just really sweet of Kelly. Thank you so much, Kelly. That means so much about the music. Yeah.
So lovely.
So that was a thing. And you were talking though, Jen, as well, when we were having a recap about this stuff, you were talking about touch points.
Yes. Oh my gosh, my husband's moving the screen for me.
Thank you. We got a lovely view of Jennifer's boobies.
Thanks. Yep.
Yeah, that just happened. You're welcome.
My husband, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so
to be fair, he's angled it nicer now. It actually is a nicer background now.
Trying to get out the sun. I was getting anyway.
Oh.
Yes. So I follow an amazing woman called Monica _black_life_coach.
Okay.
Monica Black Life Coach _
yeah.
And she did a great post this week. I think it was like Monday morning, about how to anchor yourself onto positive thoughts. So she was saying that we need to like lie there and think of something that makes you super happy, something that you love, something that is dear to you. And my husband's just dropped his phone. And then put your two fingers together, your thumb and your finger together, and just hold on to how it makes you feel, that thought, and use that as an anchor. And then throughout the day, do that again and feel that. It really worked for me, because I woke up and I was so upset about David the night before. David the cat, by the way, David's not a person, he's a cat. And I was very upset. And I woke up in the morning feeling awful and read her post and did it. And I really felt a difference. So I messaged her, thank you, I'm going to be doing that from now on. So, Monica, Black Life Coach, you are amazing.
So how often are you meant to do it? So you do it just how many times a day?
Whenever. Yeah, just to bring yourself back to that moment of happiness. Or it doesn't have to be happiness, you know, it can be anything. But just use any anchor.
I like it.
Yeah.
And that is that also then to do with the neural pathways? Then you're just creating an extra link in the brain, because you're not only remembering it, but you've got a physical sensation with it as well. So it's strengthening that neural pathway of going back to that happy place all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, because if anyone suffers with depression, depression is a lot about just repetitive negative patterns that are just really well grooved in the brain, and we can very quickly just go to that place. And it's about going reroute. So that I bet that's really key as well, really helpful.
And Sam Ways, or Kelly, we can now say, she has any advice for migraine sufferers? I've been suffering so bad over the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry about that. So I mean, I'm a reflexologist, so I do mainly foot reflexology, but I also know hand reflexology. So if you're in pain, general pain, you want to put your finger here in between your first finger and your thumb.
Okay.
The other side, exactly on the other side, and pinch. Don't pinch too hard. Go in. It's gonna feel quite tender.
Nano.
You can feel that. That is for general pain.
Okay.
If you're looking to deal with anything to do with the head, it's going to be your thumb here. Okay. So you want to be doing movements up your thumb.
Okay.
And you can massage around the thumb there.
Oh, Kelly says she uses a peg.
A peg? Wow. Does that not?
Do you use a peg here, Kelly, or here on your thumb? Are you crying at work on Friday because of you've had enough of all the virus stuff? Is that what it is, or you just had enough in general? That's really useful. Thank you, Jen. And also, you can talk about the aromatherapy oils, right? Because you've got Jen's making a face again.
Sorry.
Is he teasing you with the wine? Yeah, I can see it. He's like, no. You want it, but you can't have it. I got it.
Sorry.
Kelly's had enough of the migraines. That's why. Okay. Because you can use lavender oil, can't you, as well, to help relieve the migraine.
Laura says up your magnesium intake too.
Okay.
Have you ever tried reflexology, Kelly?
I also saw something on Facebook which I wanted to try before I recommended it, and it was. I read it. It was I can't remember which way around this goes. I think it's a warm tub of water you put your feet into, and frozen peas on your head.
I think. Frozen peas on your head. That would surely.
I think so. Or is it on the back of your neck? And I think it's something like to make your thingy shrink, blood vessels shrink in your head, and it draws, the hot water draws all the blood down to your feet or something, and it's just meant to take away.
Oh, look,
I haven't tried it. Someone's recognizing what I'm talking about. Feet in hot water.
Cool.
Yeah, try it. Can you please report back?
Well, Laura is a migraine sufferer too, so she will know. I think she's saying she's done it.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, and
you are talking sense.
See, it does happen occasionally.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. I've been known to make sense. Don't you know?
Oh, our other sisters joined. Hi.
Yay! Hi, George.
Sorry you can't be on screen. We missed you. You don't want to be, but
yeah, I know, exactly. She's like, don't care.
Yeah.
I've been on the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Enjoying my life, man. What was I going to say? Oh, and yeah, so, but Jen, you know about the essential oils, don't you? Because of all your fragrances, the lavender. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm here for a reason. Sorry.
What? Where's my wine? Anyway.
Not allowed anymore. Also really helps as well.
Oh, okay.
Peppermint.
Very good.
It's also very good for hot flushes. So the best way to get essential oils into your bloodstream, and I just
is to inject them.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm taking the mickey out of Trump.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I thought that was
dear. So, don't put peppermint oil directly onto your skin. Disclaimer. Mix it in with a fractionated coconut oil. If you mix it in with fractionated coconut oil, that is coconut oil that has taken all of the saturated fat out. It will then not stain your clothes. So that's
so
mix it in first.
Or with any carrier oil, right?
Yeah, a carrier
like almond oil.
But always fractionated.
Okay.
So you want to, the quickest way to get it into your bloodstream is to put it through on your arm here and here. Okay.
Ooh.
That's where the major veins and arteries are.
Aha. It's amazing to think that your skin will absorb what you put on it and it gets into your bloodstream.
Do you know what? That's why you need to be so careful with skincare.
Yes. Yes.
That brings me on to Joy Lab. Woo!
We're doing well, aren't we, Jen? Plugging your...
This is brilliant.
We genuinely haven't.
I'm a skincare specialist as well, and I'm an ambassador for Joy Lab. But that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But it's very, very important because what you're putting on your skin, anything that you're putting on your skin, you think of smokers, they put nicotine patches on their skin, and nicotine goes into their bloodstream. So it's the same with skincare, and it's the same with cleaning products, and it's the same with everything that you put on or in your home. It can all get into your bloodstream. So it's really super important to be try and be toxin free where you can, or at least know what is in a product. And I'm not going to plug it, but Joy Lab is great, and it's natural and up to 98% natural.
I've been using natural skincare since I was a child. I'm really passionate about it. For me, I think it's really important. Yeah, and there are really affordable labels out there. It doesn't have to cost you a bomb. It's just harder to get hold of. That's the only thing, because you'll go to like Sainsbury's and they won't have it, but necessarily, but you can get hold of it. I use a really cheap brand that I use is Jason, and they do body and skincare, and it's all really affordable and will have comparative prices to your high street brands. You can buy it online. There you go. It's my tip of the day.
Yeah.
And they ain't paying me to say that neither.
If If you guys actually want more information on anything that we do talk about during these, just pop us a message. We're always going to put these chats on our IGTVs afterwards. So
when I learn how to.
Yes, they'll be on my IGTV.
Yes.
And just pop a comment or send us a DM, and we'll be happy to talk to you about anything that we touch on in these, because we've already gone over time. Can you believe it?
Okay, we have to say goodbye. I feel like we need to like dance out. Like we need to start getting the like be like, hey, oh, hey. Oh, you know what we need to end on? Dun 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 dun. This is Georgina's one. Georgina, we need you. Do the Carlton dance. Come on, I want to see you do it. Can you do it, Jen? Can you do it?
No, I can't.
Dun,
I can't.
dun.
I can't. No, I can't. That's another day. George, see? Oh, we need a Zoom session. Yay.
Yes. Yes. Please, can you guys, why don't you put it in your stories? Do the Carlton dance and tag us, please.
Yes. And George, our girl G, is our sister, by the way. George, do the Carlton dance.
Please do it. Do it, do it, do it.
And yay, thank you. Oh, so guys, we've decided to make this a regular thing.
Whether you like it or not.
Tune in, don't tune in, we're still gonna be here. So we're gonna do it hopefully every Sunday, right, Lise? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Right. At 5:30. And what we're gonna do is that everyone who joins us live,
Yes.
are gonna enter into a little draw, and the week after, the following week, we're gonna pull the name out of the hat, and they'll get something from my home fragrance range. Ooh. Just as a little thank you for joining us and supporting us.
For joining our party.
Yeah.
And can you please let us know if there's things that you'd like us to talk about?
Yes.
Like if
we'd love to like research and stuff as well. So if it's like, oh, what do you think about this? You know, within reason, we'll look into it and see what we can do. Between the three sisters, we all do different things. We've all got different specialities. So between us all, we should be able to answer.
Yeah, because I know I've like, this is my account for my singing and my music, but I'm also a Reiki practitioner. So I do Reiki healing, and I know a little bit about meditations and energy and stuff, which is why I wax lyrical about these things. So yay. Oh, that's nice. Kelly says, draw or not, I'd like to attend just for the laugh.
Yay. Thanks.
Yeah, we're hoping to keep that whole like, yeah, silly fun thing going.
Feeling good and keeping everyone's energy levels up and just being happy and a bit silly. We are.
Yeah. Because we're crackers.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching us. And thank you for joining in.
Yeah. Thank you for all the comments.
Yeah. We've really loved it.
Yeah.
So we'll take note of everyone who has joined us live, and we'll be entering you into the draw next week.
Woo! Gonna have to think of some outro music.
Yeah, we are.
Make some. I might need to make some outro music.
I've got the chat, so I can't go anywhere, can I?
All right, guys, lots of love. Oh no, someone's just joined us. We're finishing.
No, we're leaving, but I'm going to add this onto my IGTV, and I'll talk Lisa around how she can do it.
It's because I can only do 15 minutes at a time. I have to slice it in half. Anyway, join us next week, Dad and Muckin.
Nice try, Lisa. Guys, thanks so much. Have a wonderful week ahead.
Yes.
High vibrations. Feeling
yeah,
good.
if you try some of the things that we were talking about today, please let us know how it goes.
Please do. Please do.
All right. Lots of love.
Love. See you next week.
See you next week.
I don't